Okay, cool. So I'm Tabang, and this is Thabiso. We are from Khoyo. Yeah, Khoyo. So Khoyo is a perception social network. Okay, so basically, first we're going to talk about the technology stack that we used when we were developing the social network. If you guys want to check it out in the meantime, the URL is www.khoyo.com. Maybe you can sign up in the meantime. I'll hand over to Thabiso to actually explain about the tech spec, and then I'll take it from there.
Hi guys. Okay, currently Khoyo has two products actually, well, two sub-products. So Khoyo as a whole thing, we are kind of a rating specialist company. So we have two products. The first product is the Perception Social Network, which is our main product for now. And we also have another product called Khoyo Brands and Businesses. So talking about the technology stack, the main Khoyo application is it's developed in C#. So it's a C# MVC application sitting on a Microsoft SQL Server 2014 database. So front end is Angular, Bootstrap, your normal stuff. Back end is our C#, and it's not the fastest thing on earth, but it does the job. So what is most interesting, since we are in JSinSA, is Khoyo Brands and Businesses. Khoyo Brands and Businesses is sitting on a MongoDB database. Well, but the whole application itself is completely in JavaScript. So meaning that the application, server, and everything is done in Node.js. Basically, we're using the Sales.js. Since Khoyo was created in an MVC architecture, that's what we used to. So Sales.js is also in JavaScript Node.js production development framework in MVC. So that's what Khoyo Brands and Businesses is about. So I'll just hand over to Tabang and he'll tell you everything about the product. So I just need to tell you guys about the tech spec. Let's get that out of the way. Thanks for listening, guys.
Okay, so why did we create Khoyo? Well, I'm sure we've all wondered at one point or another what our friends think of us. Okay, by show of hands, who has actually wondered what their friends think of them? Or the people that they know think of them? Okay, you can raise them, guys, you can raise them. Don't be too shy, don't be too shy. Okay, another thing is your strengths and weaknesses. I'm sure I struggled when I actually had to fill out some SWOT analysis stuff, because I actually had to sit down and think about all these things. I didn't have a place where I can go and be like, okay, so that's what these people think of me. Most probably this is the case. These are my strengths, these are my weaknesses. So basically we do know our strengths, but when it comes to weaknesses and stuff like that, we actually have a challenge. So the goal for Khoyo was to create something we call QPSs, which is quantifiable perception statistics, regarding anything. What people think of you, what people think of a specific brand, a specific product. So yeah, that's actually why we wanted to develop the product. So now here's a powerful statement. A very, very powerful statement from Mahatma Gandhi. It is good to see ourselves as others see us. Try as we may, we are never able to know ourselves fully as we are, especially the evil side of us. This we can do only if we are not angry with our critics, but we take in good heart whatever they might have to say. Now, has anyone ever thought about these words? They're actually very powerful words. So if we're walking around and we don't want people to tell us what they think of us, we're basically walking around blindfolded. If mirrors didn't exist, we wouldn't know how we look. But everybody that knows us would. So that's actually the truth, or rather it's true even when it comes to our personalities. So I sit down in my room, or I lay on my bed, look at the ceiling, and think I'm the best person in the world. Well, somebody out there might disagree. So if I'm sitting in my room and I'm not allowing people to have opinions about me, to tell me what they think of me, I'm actually living a dream. It's an illusion. So we created this to actually bring people to the real world. Or rather, to make the world a better place, hopefully. Because this is actually going to go a long way. Because now, if this blows up, before someone hires you, they'll actually look at your profile. If you state that you're hardworking and all that nice stuff, all the gravy on the side on your CV, and then your account says something different, which one do you think they're actually going to prefer? Or rather, which one are they going to go with? Your CV or your profile, and what the people you know think of you? Anybody? You can shout the answer, guys. The profile. Okay, if you were hiring somebody, what would you look for? Or rather, which source would you trust? Maybe that's an easier way to like ask the question. That's what we are actually driving towards, because our word it doesn't go so far, but the words of the people we know as a collective, they actually mean a lot. They mean more than they mean more than what we can put down in words. So now here are the three aspects of Khoyo. This is how it works. You find someone on there, you rate them. When you rate them for the first time, it'll say, okay, cool, this guy is trying to rate you. Do you accept? If you accept, you guys become acquainted. So it's not like on Facebook where I send you a request and then you accept and all that stuff. But here, I actually have to rate you first. So when I rate you, it means that I know you, either professionally or on a personal basis. So now, after accepting that first rating, you will never be notified about me rating you again. So basically, from that point onwards, the ratings become anonymous. So isn't that better? Because I know a lot of people are thinking, I wouldn't want to say bad things about the people I know. Okay, sure, make your first rating the best rating ever, then tell the truth. It's easier, because people are like, I wouldn't want the people to know what I think of them. But I think we all want an opportunity to vent about that colleague that doesn't do work, that takes all the credit but didn't do anything. So we would actually be quite skeptical of saying it directly. So if we can rate them anonymously, okay, question?
I'm so sorry, but I need to ask, what if someone like this is super malicious and just goes on and says, this guy is an asshole, don't hire him, but it's wrong.
It's wrong, right? Cool. So we have an algorithm that checks the ratings that you've gotten. So if there is one rating that's like out of the norm, super good or super bad, then it's actually flagged. So is this rating, so question the source. So that person that did the rating, if that's bad, then we have a reputation specter, so it actually goes down on this part. Yes?
I think, so sort of extending on that, to me, the first thing that comes up is there's a big ethical side to this. I mean, obviously, credit ratings are probably the most loved countries in the world. Oh wait, no, sorry, other one. So this is sort of like an ad hoc credit rating, I suppose.
So this is actually, yeah, it's good. So this gives people an opportunity to know the real you. It doesn't take away from getting to know somebody, because sure, you then have, so we actually have a page where it shows the top 5 characteristics. So they'll show those characteristics, but you still have to go on the journey of getting to know that person. So it's actually, if you want to date that person and you're wondering, are they a good person, just check the profile. So if their friends are saying, nah, this person is not quite good, then before you get invested, maybe you can walk away. But if it's a good thing, then you can go along with it. It seems there are a lot of questions. Okay. No, you can ask now.
Just looking at the second comment, point there. It says as soon as you rate a person and they accept the rating, does that mean I have the option to like reject all the ratings that I don't like?
Because somebody you don't know might rate you. This is only for the first rating. So somebody you don't know might rate you. You don't actually want that reflecting on your profile.
Okay.
How do you prevent me creating pseudo profiles so that I can rate myself so that the ratings go up?
That's actually something we never thought of. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I think the prices are gone. But I think the down part on that is we're all lazy to actually sign up for emails. You have to sign up for a different email for every pseudo thing you have. You can sign up with different emails. Yeah, no. So we don't allow for the same email. But yes, you're right. What's the maximum do you think you have the effort to actually sit down and create the number of accounts? That's a very good programmer. That is a very, very good programmer. He deserves a gift. I think we have one, yeah? You already have one. Okay, that's quite unfortunate, hey? But thank you for those points. Okay, let's hear from the guy.
Ethical. Can I opt out? I don't want my name on this.
You don't want to
If I don't want my name on this, can I make sure you don't rate?
What do you mean on this? Like sign like an account or?
Search on this. If I don't want my name on it, can I, you have to have an account. You have to have an account. So I have to have.
Yeah, you have to have an account. Yeah, you have to have an account, then somebody will rate you. So it's not like somebody, if you don't have an account, you can't be rated. So that's actually a safety feature. Okay, let me start with this guy and then I'll come over to you.
So with the self-awareness, I would imagine that would be another aspect on how people rate you and how that is work. But would you also have another statistical model to say, if you were in this situation, this is your action? Because it's quite easy for everyone to say, I'm quite good at that.
Yeah, it is. So basically, where we want to take this is we want to be able to take all this data that we'll be able to have, or that we'll have over time, and be able to actually give you cues about yourself, to actually tell you more about yourself. So yeah, that's what we steering towards, and also we want to add a part whereby you can find people similar to you, not too similar, but similar to you in thinking. So yeah, that's another thing we're working on. There was a guy with a hand at the back. Yes, the guy with the cap.
How do you incentivize people to sign up and be abused by other people and probably cause them to lose their job interviews?
Well, what's the reward for this? What's the reward for signing up? Self-actualization. So you know your potential. You get the opportunity to reach your potential. You might actually undersell yourself, but people out there might actually think this is actually a good guy. So if you don't sign up, then you don't get to find out who you really are. Living an illusion. Okay, there's a guy there, then I'll come back to you.
I think it's a good idea, maybe in the future, how you can make your profile to be private, so only you can see what people think about you.
Okay, that's quite good. That's quite good. But now what happens when you have a bad profile? So that means we'll only be seeing good people on the page. So you're telling me that if they tell you that you're hardworking and you're a great guy, you don't want the world to know that? Really? Wow, you're the most humble guy I know. Seriously, you are. I'm saying, wouldn't you want people to know that you're a good guy? If your profile says your top 5 characteristics are hardworking, kind, and friendly, you wouldn't want people to know that. You want people to know that. So if it's bad things, then if you're hiding it, then why are you here? You're supposed to embrace it. Remember what Gandhi said? Especially about the evil side. Okay, it seems there are quite a lot of heads. Can I just finish off, then we can get into the questions. Okay, so yeah, as Thabiso mentioned, we have Khoyo brands and businesses. So how this is going to work is companies are going to be able to rate the partners that they work with. So if company A works with company B, they can actually rate company B, how it was working with them. For other people, if they want to work with company B, then they can actually find out what kind of experience company A had with them. Also, when we have a campaign in a company and we are colleagues and we're working on a campaign, we can actually be able to rate ourselves, how we worked, or rather rate each other on how we worked on that campaign. So that actually goes up to the big guys. Hey, who knows? You might actually get an increase or a bonus. So yeah, benefits, guys, benefits. And then yes, we're gonna have, later on, we're gonna be working on Khoyo portfolios. So basically, you can link your profile to your capability. 2 minutes left. Okay, cool, thanks. You can link your profile to your capabilities, your skills, and all of that. And yeah, so basically, it'll be telling people that you're hardworking, plus it'll tell them what you're good at. So it's a win-win situation. Then we're gonna have arts as well, where you can implement, you can showcase your project. So if you have a song, you can upload it and hear what people think before it goes out. You have art, drawings, anything. You can put it up and people will actually be able to tell you what they think of it and how it makes them feel. So guys, please try Khoyo out. Help us improve it, because it's still in its early stages. We want people to sign up so we can actually make this product great. And We want it to actually work for people. We don't just want it to be sitting there. So if you guys want to get in touch, on Khoyo, we're available as Khoyo PSN. On Facebook, Khoyo PSN as well, or you can email us at info@khoyo.com. And let's make these hashtags trend today, guys. What do you think? Okay, cool. So I think we can only take about 1 or 2 questions. Okay, this guy in the front.
Just related to the previous question and also the opt-out. Having good things to show and advertise is all great and well, but you don't necessarily want to advertise to everybody.
Yeah.
But you also want to know what people think about you, so there could be negative reviews. So public visibility should be an option. And I only want to make this
to your friends,
visible to a potential employer or to a new friend or to a new teammate that you can't collaborate with.
It's actually a good idea.
Public visibility would be
It's actually a fantastic idea. Thank you. You see, guys, please use it so we can actually add improvements and such. Can I get the last question from that guy at the back here? Guys, if you have more questions, you can come during the lunch, which is coming up next, and then we can actually answer those questions. Okay, so let's hear about it.
Tell me, have you guys come with the statistics that are being skewed by effectively forcing the initial review from every person that's trying to review you to be a positive one?
Sorry, can you come again?
Have you guys fixed the statistics where you're now effectively forcing everybody that rates for the first time to give you a positive review?
Well,
because no one in their right mind will accept a negative review, so that will effectively skew the stats that you just...
It will, but what Gandhi said, hey guys, we really need to embrace the evil side. We all know we have some evil parts of us, so let's just embrace them. That'll help us be better people, honestly speaking. If we just want good things, we're still living under an illusion. Thank you very much, guys. Please come forward if you have questions.
Good luck. Thanks.